Guys, I am back and I am playing with my ultimate team again. I'm hoping I can actually make the playoffs this time. But we'll see. Can you guys see me? It's kind of dark. Okay, it's kind of dark in here, but let's make the best of it. So how you guys doing today, man? Sorry about yesterday. I wasn't feeling that well, so I could not stream yesterday. But I will make it up to you guys today. I might be doing another stream later in the day. But, you know, I wanted to get the stream out to you guys.
This is the NFL on EA Sports,
so
and
let's see
is Madden
what I can
Ultimate
do.
Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay
I'm hoping I
Packers
can make
and
the
the
playoffs.
Minnesota Vikings. The Packers come into this opener field with plenty of optimism
I
for
get
the
the ball
season
first,
ahead. They're forced to start things
let's
on
get the
road,
game
but
started,
this is a battle-tested
shall we?
bunch, and they figure to be one of the teams to beat moving forward.
Let's go.
Now we'll take you out to Lambeau Field.
Okay, let's see what I can do here, guys.
And this heated rivalry
That was a
matchup
short
is
kickoff,
underway.
but I'll take it.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
Okay, guys. Let's see what I can do with this team I have.
Looks
So
like
happy Friday to everybody.
They're changing things here. The
So
quarterback
he's
giving the
all
receivers
by
some
himself.
instructions.
And it's Rice with the football.
Thank you. I'll take that.
For the offensive
But
starter,
that was
still
only
one of
3
the best
yards.
wide receivers in the league, Larry Fitzgerald.
One of the
I
best,
do have
one of the
Larry
most dependable
Fitzgerald.
guys you could hope for at the
And
wide
I also
receiver
have
position, and absolutely some of the best hands
Cerebral
that you'll see in the NFL.
So, wow, what if he is playing something?
The Packers take it from the 23. On the money.
First down, baby. First down. I don't know what he's doing. Why is he? I don't know why he's playing that defense. He's not coming anywhere. So let's see who he had. Okay, he had 98 Johnny Manziel. I want to see what corners he's had. Okay, ooh, Joe Hayden. Not bad, but I don't think I can take advantage of those guys right now. Alright, so he has 97 Cook. He has 98 Dez. Not bad of a receiving core, I gotta say. Let me see if I can take advantage of this. Let's see if I can take advantage of the defense that he's playing right now. I'm just waiting for him to resume the game, so. But yeah. And yes, I did get a haircut yesterday, so.
Good throw by the
Okay,
quarterback,
here we go.
and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and
Come
getting down the field
on.
for a few extra yards.
I'm pushing a button here. Wow, it's making me wait a long time. What play did I just...
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of
I
scrimmage.
didn't pick it.
First down at the 34.
Ah, he dropped the safety.
The Packers offensive coordinator.
Oh, he dropped the safety.
I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run,
I didn't even
loses
pick that
yards,
play.
that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
I know I heard that you are good.
Corners are backing off here. The Packers will take the snap from the 30. And there's Gates. That picks up 7.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
What is he doing?
It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals. Wants to go deep.
And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Oh, God, what the crap was that? You have everybody over the moon.
The Packers elect to go for it and bypass the punt on 4th down.
Okay, here we go. I don't know what he's going to do.
The Packers from the 37. Intercepted.
I don't get that. How could that get...
I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end.
How did that get
about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
What a place to start for the offense. The Vikings line up, split backfield. The Vikings have it at the 39. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37. One bulky, major target in the passing game is tight end Jared Cook.
Well, yeah, he is. He's tall, and Jared Cook can really run. We've seen it for many years in the NFL. That's what you need now in your offense. You need a big tight end who is fast.
2nd and 8. And a nice catch by Calvin Johnson. Let's set the defensive starters. Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line. The Vikings come out. 2 tight ends on the field.
I didn't do that. Oh, come on.
That's
Really?
what happens when you try to guess the snap count.
Oh, I did not do that.
Third down after the penalty. Playing press coverage to the outside. Slashes to the left side. Clinton Dix there to take him down. First down at the 28. The Vikings again will run the football. Snapping the football from the 28.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
2nd down and 10. Manziel's running away from the pressure. The ball is taken out of his hands.
On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
3rd down and 10. He's got the catch.
If I were you, I'd take the field goal.
The Vikings getting ready now to attempt a field goal. And converts on the 3. And with the 2nd quarter fast approaching, they've got the lead with that field goal.
Anytime you score points in the 1st quarter of a football game in this league, that's a good thing. So don't be disappointed that you only got 3. Look on the bright side, it's scoring.
What's he waiting for?
The Packers are back deep, ready to return. take it from the 1. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Packers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The corner step back. First down at the 21. And here's the toss. They'll mark him at the 22. On that defensive front is the former Patriot, Vince Wilfork.
Well, one of the original space eaters, and that's what he can do. He can put those arms out in front, and nobody can push him anywhere on the football field. Just a great run stopper.
Second down coming up. Press coverage all the way. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Give that tackle to Sean Lee.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Rodgers going to take off with it. Makes the catch in open space. And Fitzgerald is brought down. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Bill?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see them drop a pass.
First down following the long play. They better hurry to get the snap. Toss play. And Woodley in on the tackle.
The Packers offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. And Gates comes up with the ball. Buchanan's there to take him down.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line. Quarters formation here for the defense. Now 1st and 10. Handoff. That's a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. 2nd down and 5. Gives it to him again. That's a gain of 7.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter.
Defense crowd the line of scrimmage. Look out, this could be a blitz.
Should have had it.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it,
might drop
it can make a big play.
I am not.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
2nd and goal from the 8. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
So they get to the quarterback on that last play. 3rd down coming up. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. 6 on the board for the Packers.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. Quarters formation here for the defense. The Vikings approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package for a gain of about 5. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job. Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go into hurry-up offense. What you need here is as many plays as you can get and use up as little time as possible.
Playing press coverage to the outside. 1st down and 10. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Did not get both feet down.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up for coming up and making the tackle.
3rd and 10. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete. Nothing like coming up with the stop in the closing minutes of the 2nd quarter and getting that team off the field, Phil.
Yeah, you know, when you get a good stop or do something well as a football team or an offense or defense right before halftime, hey, man, it makes you feel good. You can go in there, enjoy halftime, and get ready for the 2nd half.
The Vikings not punting. Going to go for it on 4th down. Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The Vikings turn the ball over on downs. This offense had a chance on 4th down, but it doesn't work out. And that play may be hanging over their heads when they go to the locker room at halftime, partner.
I think it will, Jim. You know, my old coach, Bill Parcells, said, look, I need a fireman to put out fires, not somebody that's going to go out there and throw gasoline on the fire and make it worse. And that's what the offense did just there.
The Packers have it at the 29. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Packers setting up for the kickoff.
So,
Jenkins is going to make the tackle. And a run back of about 17. The Vikings offense is back on the field, Phil. Of course, their last drive ended with that very curious decision to go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
Well, I just wonder, what is it with the coach that he just hates the word punt? Because it was an obvious situation, and you go for it, so you go twice for making bad decisions.
Okay, what were they thinking there?
We'll never know, and I don't know if I want to
I'm up by, I think, 11. Not bad, not bad.
Pass play,
He has
7.
decent
2nd and 3 on the
receivers.
way.
I mean,
Press coverage all the way. And he's
better
thrown.
than my receivers.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from
think
scoring
my
here with
rage
2 minutes to go in the first half.
I got a funny feeling that he could rage quit on me.
Loss of 4
So,
on
yeah.
the play. The Vikings will risk it here.
Yeah, he is so no huddle off. He loves that no huddle off.
Trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout.
Pass is
And now he threw another
We've
pair.
reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL
Okay,
on
what?
EA Sports.
Man.
The second half
Okay.
is officially underway.
I mean, the lead by 11, but anything could happen.
Jenkins there to
Anything.
make the tackle.
So,
And a
I'm
run
just
back
gonna
of about 18.
play it
Vikings
safe.
offense back on the field, trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time
I
they
want
had
to try
the
to
ball,
keep the lead
turnover they
so I
committed
can
immediately
play
turned into points
safe.
against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you
Now
can
he-
score some points. Well, when you're
Now
down a couple
he's
scores in the
playing.
second half, you're
Gee.
just looking for some positives
Took a long-
and trying to get some momentum on your
Took a
side.
long
So
time
that
to-
first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some
For him to
confidence.
figure it
We'll see
out.
where they go with it from here.
And it's
Yep.
caught by Jared Cook.
You got to be
doing
agile when
the
you make
same
these
thing that I'm doing.
short drag routes across the field. That time
I'm
we saw
not
the
mad about
receiver.
that. Because
Nice
you know,
catch.
I do it all the time.
Manziel's completion percentage,
Oh, well.
50% on the day.
But I am up by 11, so if I
Looks like
keep
no
the lead
press coverage
and
here. The Vikings will take the snap
take a
from the
long,
30. Manziel's on the
they
move.
can take a long time to get the ball downfield. That's a plus
Pass
in my book.
play fails to work, and now it's third down.
Whatever.
The Vikings need to get to the 34
So here we
for a
go.
first down. Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The ball is fumbled.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't get that ball, guys.
Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold
Wow,
on
what
to
is
the
he
football.
doing?
Yeah, I
Why?
think the word luck is appropriate here.
I
No
would
doubt
have
about
punted
it.
it.
Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert
And he
enough to
did
get
not
there,
get the
on
first
it,
down.
keep possession of the
He
football.
got the first on that?
They hurry to the
Oh
line of
my
scrimmage.
god, that was not a first down.
First down
I'm
at the
sorry.
34.
but-
It's intercepted.
Haha, Clinton did it. Thank you.
The defense
Thank you
doing
for
an
the
outstanding
touchdown.
job to ensure they hang on to their lead as we move deeper into the third
It looks
quarter.
like he's not
the
rich,
defense,
but,
oh my gosh, I like
no.
the way they're playing, man. There's good calls by the defensive coordinator.
Wow,
and the
what
players
he's
taking
doing,
advantage
man?
of that situation
What he's
and getting the
doing on
turnover.
this game, man?
First down at the 44. Michael.
Oh, why did I do that?
Nice
I
job
didn't
on the
lob it
defense
over.
that time.
Oh, that's harsh. So is he gonna quit? Okay. I'm hoping he doesn't quit. So, I'm waiting. While I'm waiting, guys, I just want to thank you for all the support during my live streams, and it makes me feel good. It really makes me
They
feel
read the
good
quarterback's
inside.
eyes, and it led to an interception.
Loss
So
of
you guys
4
can
on the
watch
play.
my
The
videos.
Vikings just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Vikings take it from
Thank
the
you,
33.
guys.
Macklin's got the catch and the first.
I can't
That's a
get mad
good
at
job by
that.
the receiver running the drag route across the field.
If he's
These are
doing the
not
same
easy
thing I'm
throws for the
doing, so
quarterback, but he sticks it right
I
on him for
cannot
the
get mad
completion.
at that.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 40. Kenny Britt with the reception. Burners there that time for the tackle.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Quarters formation here for the defense. The Vikings take it from the 43.
See if I can win here.
Cooks got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Breaks out of the tackle.
Oh.
The clear, gonna take it home for the touchdown.
He got 10 points.
Still more than a quarter left in the game, and with that touchdown, they're well within striking distance.
Oh, they're right there now. Now you can sit
It's
back and change what you were trying to do. You don't have to play with desperation. You got to now what you've done by scoring. You've made the other team have to come out and play and take some chances.
Is he serious? He's really gonna go for it.
Throws the pass.
They wanted more excitement, more tension, more decision-making, the second guess in the NFL.
Wow.
And now they're going to have
He
it.
wants
2-point
to
conversion. More teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
The Vikings ready to kick it away.
I was sure I was going to go for
Cobb is the return man.
Yeah, but hold on.
And Cobb is stopped there. And a run back of about 17. The Packers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
First down at the 17. Antonio Gates has the catch. Gets about 4 yards that time.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Sorry if I'm not talking, guys, but I'm just focusing on
the Vikings go with the dime formation here on defense. They're going to run it on the toss. Taken down at the 21.
Vikings defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose
that
yards,
was not good, guys. That was not good at all. I need something here. Let's see if I can.
Now looking at third down. Rodgers will have it in the pistol.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
It's Gates with the reception.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
The Packers have decided now to go for it on fourth down and a short yardage situation. Heading to the fourth quarter, and Phil Simms, these offenses have been held in check so far. Do you expect that to continue?
Oh, absolutely. We've seen so much here so far. In other words, defenses have kind of dominated the play, so there's no reason to think that all of a sudden these offenses are going to turn things around. And, hey, I think whichever defense comes up with a big play is the one that's going to win this game. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowd the line of scrimmage.
And it's Rice with the football.
And I got it with it. Oh, I thought I was going to get sacked right there, guys.
The coach is confident. They go for it on fourth down. They pick it up, and that keeps the drive going.
I thought I was going to get sacked.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Packers from the 37. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Nothing on that guy.
Rodgers setting up now in the pistol.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
The Packers from the 37. Rodgers going to take off with it. What a catch.
The Packers offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job.
Runs it across for the touchdown. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal. If you score, now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Pierre had been kicked for excessive. Okay. I'm with that one. Okay guys, that was my first win. So, yeah. So if you like that gameplay video, leave a comment, give me a like, and if you're not a subscriber yet, I'm not gonna push you to subscribe for my channel, but if you want to, that'll be great too. Please. Okay, so now I'll see you later. I'll see you later, guys. Peace.